Hey Cars, today we'll be watching my guild's progression kill of Bloodbound Horror on Mythic. I'm playing Feral, and here are my talents in case you were wondering. You can also check the log below. Also, I'm using Hakili, and you can see that in the middle of the screen, and you can see the buttons I'm actually pushing in the bottom left. There might be some discrepancies at times. As we start the fight, we had just switched our strategy from odds first to evens first going down.
Evens are going to be starting with this. Oh god, they're spread out. Holy shit, I didn't realize that.
This takes my brain a second to comprehend because I just wasn't used to it, so I actually start running way too far right. It's okay, we recover and understand what's going on, and we turn to start patting on the ants, which is very important. During these down phases, I'm mostly just trying to upkeep my Moonfire from Lunar Inspiration on as many ads as I can, while also Primal Wrathing and generally just being a good AoE cat.
Just be careful with the downstairs people. Downstairs people, remember to stay towards the back of the platform. Spread out.
Unfortunately, when these circles come out and I jump forward, I end up stacked with someone else, and we end up taking a double hit, which really hurts kind of a lot, so I don't recommend doing that. In response, I immediately pop my HP potion, because I have the embellishments where I need to have high HP to get extra crit Dawn Dread Lightning.
Okay, Evans, just stay over here on the moon for now.
Yep, look at that. I've dissected the way that this thing fucking works.
I mostly am just following around the tank with the star on him, as he's my group leader for positioning, and I let the raid leader and the tanks figure it out from there. Whenever I get these tentacles, I mostly just kind of stutter step around in a small circle, trying to maintain a small area of impact with them while also upkeeping my time on the boss without running too far away. You might also notice that my Hakili is recommending me to weave a lot of regrowths, which I don't really mind because the previously stated Dawn Dread Lightnings just give me more damage for always being topped off.
You are A-OK. Don't murder Riddick though.
Definitely tried.
Alright, run out the middle.
With this run out, I opt to raise my Stampeding more, just because I want to be able to move slightly faster. Also, when the damage is incoming just as the cast is finishing, I press Survival Instincts to maintain my maximum HP.
Oh, they're on moon. Alright,
Even
shift left. Evens go to moon.
Evans, we're going to moon. Evans, we're off the moon.
Now we have our next down phase. This time the ads have spawned much closer together, which is honestly just way better for me. It'll allow me to be able to hit all of them at once, and possibly even the boss with my primal waves, depending on just exactly where I position, which I'll attempt to do.
Where it's slightly in front of both of them.
Stay away from lines.
That's good right there.
Interrupt 2.
Remember, front of the platform if you're upstairs. Front of the platform if you're upstairs.
Defensive on this.
One of our healers calls for a defensive out here, and this is honestly where I probably should have used my Lock Rock, because I do weave a couple regrowths, but I also do just sit under my 80% HP threshold for bonus stats for quite a while, as you'll see upcoming here. It takes me at least a good 20 seconds to get back above about half HP. That said, I do eventually get topped up, and I still have my Lock Rock for the future, which I might just hold for next fight at this point. You know, just sometimes it works out like that. I did also pop my Well-Honed Instincts, so that is currently running on cooldown for the next rest of the entire fight as well.
Stay away from lines.
So, as we're moving on along in position here, I'm just going to move along to the right with my starred tank as previously noted, and follow whatever positioning they're doing, and that should work out for the best.
Evans, we should be on the moon.
We're coming up on the last run out here, and I look and I don't actually have any defensives really up anymore, though I do have my Stampeding War, which I have on a 1-minute talent anyways. I do have Renewal, and I do have my Convoke and CDs coming up, so this should work out pretty well as far as the boss timing.
You guys are good over there. Run out. Last set of ads. Station you get the ads, watch them.
Going down to the last set of ads here, with the boss as low as it is, I turn to do a little bit of padding and add some damage to the ads, just in case. Though, after a bit I decide, oh, the boss is low enough, I'm just gonna turn and do more damage to it instead, and finish the fight.
Watch lines.
So, I continue doing the pad on the ads. And also, I start taking some pretty big pulsing damage and they're quite low. So it comes in handy that I didn't use my health stone earlier, because I'm able to use it here to stay alive until the end of the fight.
Focus, boss.
Let's fucking go.
And with that, thanks for watching. So, if you've watched this far, please consider liking and subscribing if you want to see more of my feral video content.